Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about NLE Choppa. Now, NLE Choppa has been, man, in the news a lot lately. And it's because of his arrest. Now, I did a story just a couple of days ago. I want to say like 2 or 3 days ago. And we talked about the fact that NLE Choppa got arrested. We talked about all the things he allegedly had on him. People were puzzled because, you know, the story was, or the news that came out, and I before I even looked at any of the news stories, I had looked up the case myself and detailed it in the video. Make sure you check that video out. But a lot of people were surprised by the fact that it was a burglary charge as his initial charge, because NLE Choppa is supposedly got that bag. Now, people were questioning this, and his fans were really puzzled, so he decided to drop a statement today since he's obviously been out on bond and released. Now, before we get to all the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and check out this artist spotlight, man. It's a special treat for y'all. Now, let's get it. Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man, and this is our artist spotlight. And today, I want to talk about an artist representing that Pittsburgh, PA, by the name of Paid Killer. I'm really feeling him, and I need you guys to check him out. His information and his social media will be pinned in the first comment to the top, and enjoy these snippets.
Take a dead Lord if I don't make the night. Let me make it right. If homeboys got my back, I take a knife. It's home, though they don't like me. Heard they don't feel. I ain't tripping off niggas, shut up and kill. I ain't stunting you niggas, put up and drill.
All right, shout out to Paid Killer, and now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this NLE Choppa situation. Now, NLE Choppa is a rising star in this rap game. There is no mistaking that. NLE Choppa has definitely got a good fan base. He's got the youth, man. He kind of shares that NBA YoungBoy type of crowd, you know what I mean? He's really on his rise in the right direction, and he's in the news for either one of two things. Either he's getting in some type of trouble or he's getting some type of bag. Now, one of those things is better than the other, but for some reason, he keeps running into them both. Now, NLE Choppa does a great job of promoting himself, but recently when he got arrested, the biggest promotion that he had got lately was the fact that his mugshot looked so crazy, man. Now, this mugshot was wild, to say the least. It looked like a professional biopic for somebody running something, or, you know, for their rapper or whatnot. I mean, everything was showing the grill, all that. And that started to go around social media. But NLE Choppa got released on bond, and he decided to make a statement today. And he went to social media earlier and let everybody know that the statement was coming. He left this post right here. So NLE Choppa took to social media to reach out to his fans and say this. He said, "Later, I'm releasing a statement about my arrest. 2, for my supporters. A must, I clear the air." And I guess it's just letting everybody know that he's going to release a statement and clear the air and clear his name out here in the streets. Because to be honest, with those charges, he was looking crazy out here, man, because he had the burglary charge, right? Then the follow-up charges were a concealed weapon. Then he had a charge for one substance and a charge for another substance. So it had NLE Choppa out here looking crazy. Now, he went to social media and did what he said he was going to do and officially released that statement. So let's take a look at the statement that he released. All right, so NLE Choppa took to social media and he left this right here, man. He posted this, and it says this. It says, "To begin, when you start changing lives around you and began to stand for something deep in your purpose, you become a target to a certain group of people and also the devil. During this arrest, I was set up. Substances were planted on me that I don't consume, use, own. My name was lied upon, and I was even mistreated in the process. Every media outlet, news channel, and etc. covered this story to paint a picture on a news surface I've been working so hard to create. This case will be beat, and I will walk a free man. Remember, it's innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. Asking my supporters to stand firm with me and allow God to do his work. Thank you and love y'all dearly, NLE Choppa, heart emoji." Now, he said a lot there, so let's unpack it, because I didn't want to stop because it flowed so well, but there's a lot to be said about what he's saying. Now, everybody knows about NLE Choppa's recent, I don't want to say transformation, but his new awakening when he become, Woken Choppa, and, NLE spiritual. And there's a lot of things people were calling him because it seemed like he had some type of spiritual awakening. And, I don't know if it was a spiritual awakening, but it seemed like that. He started talking a lot about eating vegetables, which seemed positive, a lot about different chakras and all that stuff. And it was a little odd, to be honest, because NLE Choppa came in the rap game as one of those wildcats. You know what I'm saying? One of those dudes who's talking about drill, this, and that. So him to make such a dramatic change and do a complete 180, man, was shocking to most of his fans. But cats were still riding with him, except they just wasn't riding with any new music that was coming under that whole NLE chakra and NLE, woken type of vibe. They still like the NLE Choppa that was making that trap music. That's what they like him for, and that's what people wanted to hear. And NLE Choppa seemed resistant with that. He seemed like he was still going to stay on this awakened path, which is cool. Now, in the statement, he said that basically him making that change sent the devil on him. I mean, that's wild, man. That's a wild accusation, man. You know what I'm saying? And people have made those type of, accusations in the past. I don't get into conspiracy and all that tinfoil hat stuff and all that, man. I don't talk about none of that. But, man, it does seem like that's the direction he's kind of going towards, because as he continued through it, he said that all that stuff that was found on him was planted. The gun was planted. Everything was planted. And that he was set up. So I'd like for him to go live or something and really explain that, because, man, to be honest, NLE Choppa, this sounds wild, man. I mean, I'm gonna keep it funky. This sounds wild, because that is an elaborate plot for somebody to set up a weapon on you, for somebody to set up different type of substances on you, for somebody to accuse you of burglary. It's not impossible. I'm not saying that. Trust me. I know that people can be set up or whatever, and he was right. Now, at the end, I will agree. Where he said you are innocent until proven guilty, not the other way around. I agree with that 100%. People are always rushing to judgment, especially in today's digital age, because things come fast, news comes fast, and you start to get an understanding and trend of things in social media. You know what I mean? They tend to take a life on their own. And NLE Choppa, as a star, he's no exception to that. He's actually the rule. You become a bigger person of interest and bigger person of stories when you're a huge rap star who allegedly got a huge bag and you find yourself in a predicament. It's just one of those things in life. Now, NLE Choppa is a young dude. Like I said before in the other video, he's extremely young, so he has time to make mistakes. Now, these mistakes, though, seem like they're going to cost him a little bit of time unless he can prove that he's innocent like he said. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think there was some type of conspiracy to get NLE Choppa because, he changed his whole format, his whole what he wanted to be about? Or do you feel that maybe a whole bunch of different circumstances lined up and it's got him feeling that way when it really isn't? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace. Oh yeah, and if you made it to this point in the video, make sure you hit that like button.